I think we'll give ourselves a couple of minutes here, eh? Let's give ourselves 5 minutes, right? Let's give 5 minutes to what do you reckon? Oh, let's give ourselves 3 minutes. We'll give 3 minutes. Good morning, Natasha. How are you, my friend? Just when we hit the 20 minutes, I'm going to start the, here we go, we've got a TikTok, you don't stop. Just make sure I got all messages and everything on. I might just tweak the video a little. I've got some new settings here, video effects, hang on. Color tone. Do we like it cold? Or do we like it warm? Yeah, it's a bit warm, I think about, how's that? We can darken it, we can brighten it. And bring it down a bit, eh? Make it nice for everybody. There we go, some nice colour tone. I can light myself up. It's a bit bright if I do that. Yeah, I think we are good. Yeah, cool. Howdy, how we got all going? When it hits 20 minutes on that countdown, I'll start doing push-ups. We have a new little feature there. I haven't got the tripod up here at the moment, so we're going floor mount method, guys. Going floor mount. Hey, Matt Noah in the house. Good to see you, Matt. How are you, man? They've just added a countdown feature when you add the stickers, the polls, questions. So there we go. I just spotted that. Oh, look at that. Alright, when it hits 20 minutes, I'm going to get started. So you saw it here first, before Jesse and everybody else rip it off. Countdown, duration, rest period right here. See, we've got it. Right, you saw it here first. I'm not a fitness channel, but before everybody rips me off, right, there you go. You've seen it. Somebody screenshot that shit. I don't care. Whatever. They steal everything I do anyway. What are you using to stream with? S26, new S26. Just got that like last week because my old phone was like again, I don't upgrade phone often. I do it about every 5 to 7 years. I'll buy the top shelf and I'll just run the thing into the ground. And then it kind of keeps up for a few years, Paper here. My darling Susie, if you're watching, could you bring me a water, please? Because I forgot because I'm an idiot. Oh, we got 16 seconds. 16 seconds till we're starting. 9:06 a.m. here. Sunday, April 26th. I don't know why I wrote Sunday. I usually don't write the day even. What am I doing? Right, there we go. There's the 20-minute mark. All right. I should get about 40 seconds of rest each one, right? That might have been one extra, but that's all right. All right, that's the first set done. Oh, we have the, yeah. I'll be right with that electrolyte, Sophie. I'll have it after. Thank you very much, Tough. How are we all going? Prism, YouTube, or Streamlabs? I just use raw YouTube off the mobile. Yeah, I don't use any streaming app or anything. This is just part of, it's in YouTube. They've just added it, so in the stickers, where you have the, like it's a square there with a corner ear on the page there. That's it. Oh, shit, I nearly did a hustle maniac then. Nearly chipped my damn tooth off. Poor old mate did that on stream about a week ago. He chipped off his tooth doing burpees down to the curb. It was rough. I nearly just did the same with the mug. Oh, right, we're doing all right. We're doing good. We've cleaned in, but yeah, I did a good whack on my tooth there. Oh, it's all right. So on the minute, every minute. Just going to do 200, guys. anybody wants to join, there's a timer there. You saw it here first. Timed rest period workouts. All right, before everybody else does it by about 2-3 hours after they've watched my show, they come do theirs. You can. You saw it here first, folks. That was 11. Yeah, sometimes I do that if I lose count. Sometimes I lose count in the first 4 or 5. Something's on my mind. I tend to get a bit better as we progress. I have ADHD. This is how I rein in my ADHD each morning, right? So just 200 push-ups, guys. 10 per minute. If you'd like to get some, you're more than welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 30 down. Yep. Quite often I'll do like 11 or something, man. Just especially in these early sets. So we're 30 down, just 10 per minute. So we're just going to take a rest here. You know, keep the arms shaking, you know, all that kind of thing. Keep yourself moving. But as always, guys, if you want to chat mental health stuff, depression, anybody needs advice, I will do that as I do this. So, you know, tell me, how am I? Yeah, I'm doing all right, mate. Doing all right. Feeling good. Feeling good, mate. Saw it here first, Kane. Yeah, screenshot that shit, man. Wait for everybody to rip that off by you know, giving them a couple of hours. Have ADHD? Yeah. ADHD as well. You get the same problem. Yeah, I feel you. That's why we're here doing this, bro. This is the basis of my whole day with ADHD, bro, is natural dopamine, right? So that's what I'm here to do, is inspire people, and this is what gives you focus, right? Because we need like 4 times the baseline dopamine of a normal person if you have ADHD. So you can get it doom scrolling stuff, but it's really crap inattentive dopamine, right? You can't focus, right? Then you try to study or you try to do something you enjoy and you can't. It's not obviously the things that are you're wanting to pursue and do, you can hyper focus on, but the things, my problem is with the struggle tasks, right? The things I can't get myself to do. The things I really need to do when I put off, right? So that's why I do this. Thank you for the likes, guys. 13 people in here. How are you all going? 6'2". Yep, 6'2". 6'2", mate. No, I'm not 5 foot. That's just one of my appendages. My leg. Right, we're good. We're at 50. Every minute, on the minute, guys. The countdown's right there for you. There we go. So it's 10 push-ups. We'll rest. We'll chat. Good to see you. Good to see you, Outpost. Hey, JB. JB, I was just saying, everybody should screenshot this. You know, we're doing rest period on a countdown here. Right, before every other fitness streamer or whatever steals it. You saw it here first. Countdown rest periods. I'm sure the grifters will be doing it by tomorrow, but I do everything free here, guys. I've got nothing to sell you. Just like Men of Action D, but nothing to sell you. We're nearly at that minute. But yeah, need a solution for the frequent farts. What are you eating? You sound a bit gassed up there, mate. Oh, we're into the next minute. Hang on. This is good. This time is good because it means I don't get distracted by the chat. You know, you blow out on as you come up, blow out like if there's dust on the floor or something, like you see like a rocket blast of air, like, as I do, right? Right? Stay focused, thank you, Kane. Will do. When I was in school, I broke a door. I didn't say sorry. Oh! Get in trouble for that one, Kane. Hey, Baz, good to see you, bro. How are you, man? I accepted myself things that bore me. I always do them right before the deadline. Yeah, I feel you, bro. It's a really good way to, not really need that deadline pressure and just feel a bit better about yourself, man, and just flow. It just organises the mind in the morning. So I'm at 60 now. I'm a bit, you see, I'm still a bit, Wait till I get to the end of this workout and I can regulate myself better, right? So you can see right in front of you how it's working for me, I do this every day, guys, so if you want to hit the subscribe, hit the like, come join me. It's just, I'm going to keep doing these like this, right? 200 a day, 10 per minute. That's it. Nice and simple. It's the only workout we need to do. We don't need weights. We don't need a gym membership. You don't need to drive to the gym. You don't need to call your cousin to take you to the gym, or your buddy let you down because they don't want a gym today, right? This is an easy, you can just sit here, do it with me if you like. Doing great, keep it up, thank you, brother. A Lamborghini or 5 cars? Well, I've already got about 18 cars, bro, so a Lambo would be a nice thing to top it off. My name is Steven from Microsoft. No, but we can ban you, bro. Sorry, we're on the minute. Right. So, 3. See how easy it is to overcome distractions? I can get so distracted by the chat, but if we just have a timer. Very good. I actually hit that sub and like, guys. We got, 20 likes now. Thank you very much. I do more mental health based chat here, but this is part of what I do, guys. Because we have, get a workout and I'm getting better at this whole YouTube thing. Hey, my place? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing damn good, really. I'm actually doing very good this morning. I woke up, went to sleep earlier, woke up a bit earlier, you know. I went to sleep at 10:30 instead of 1. I got up at 7 instead of 8:30, you know, so feeling good, man, feeling good. Do I hit the roads? Yes, I do hit the roads. I ride motorcycles. Next set, guys. Yeah, there we go. We're doing good there. See, 40 seconds of rest now, right? As you get sort of stronger, what you can do is do slower push-ups, right? So you only get 30 seconds of rest to sort of up that difficulty for you, right? You can choose that for yourself. The timer will be there every day, so you can decide what works for you, right? You need 3,000 watch hours, Baz. It's just go to your YouTube studio and look at the earn tab, and it will tell you the requirements if you want to monetize, dude. Do you know that fast breathing brings old age? Yeah, so does typing bullcrap in people's chats. You got me running late. See that? Look. You take 5 seconds to address somebody, and it makes you late. You see that? That little distraction, right? Still get our 40 seconds of rest though. But now I'm gonna have to ditch the shirt. I'm getting a bit hot here now. All right. 200 push-ups every day, boys. Or ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We're 100 push-ups down. Just stop talking for a moment here so I can rest. Good morning, Link. How are you, bro? Got no chance to do mainly shorts. Oh, yeah, you'll want to do it. Shorts watch hours don't count, bro. They want 3 million shorts views instead on that. But yeah, like, I'm not monetized. I've got like 1,700 hours of 3,000 to have members and super chats and stuff, bro. But I did add a buy me a coffee. Oh shit, we're late. Hang on. I still got my 40 seconds rest there. Mate, planning to fight with Bruce Lee. Yeah, I'm from New Zealand, but I'm going full Australian. We're going for the pissed off kangaroo physique, right? You know, you see those kangaroos like bashing on people's windows? That's what we're going for here, man. A little ziz, bruh. Well, you marring? Yeah, we have a bit of fun here, man. Have a bit of fun. More lives is what's required. Yeah, Baz, it just depends how you want to do it, bro. But as I was saying, like, yeah, I can't get monetized yet either. I've only been on YouTube, I think, 73 days now. Like I have over 1,000 subs. But yeah, that's how it is. Oh no, we're into the next minute. Or not? Oh no, good. It's good. It's keeping us accountable, right? Getting a bit tougher now, but we've got 43 seconds now. Smashing that out. I think I got the numbers right. I'm at 110. Should be correct. 10 per minute for 20 minutes. And kangaroos are scary. Neck minute. Yeah, those kangaroos be buff, man. So that's exactly what we're going for. We're going for the pissed off kangaroo physique, right? I've only been doing this since August, guys. All I do is push-ups, sometimes some pull-ups, right? You know, I'm not too strict on my diet or anything. So, you know, the physique's building bit by bit. But it's more, as I say, it's about mental health. It's about curing my ADHD for the morning. Curing, right? You can never cure ADHD, but it just helps me focus for the day. You got to get an exercise. It's vital, right? If I don't work out, I'm an absolute mess, man. My brain's just everywhere. This might be 11 because I lost count on the first 4 or 5 still. Love to do a routine fitness. Thank you very much. Go for it, man. Baz, put yourself out there, bro. Doesn't matter what anybody thinks you're on here or anything, bro. I'm here for the people who benefit from it, man. I'm just here to help people who struggle with depression and stuff like that. The workout's just one part of what I stream, guys. I mostly, you know, I do a lot of chats and stuff. And yeah, if anybody has any needs help with anything, depression, motivation, all that, that's exactly what I'm working at here and building here. But yeah, who was it who was saying about the I'll see, hang on. Never mind. Yeah, Baz, so you can get a buy me a coffee thing. Like I've put that on my channel description. There's a donation link because people kept asking for one, so I put that up. So you can just get like buy me a coffee or something like that. Just check my description, bro. You'll see the website and just make your own account there. But yeah, that can be another solution now. Again, like I try and do just everything on here free, bro. But you know, if people want to contribute to the cause, the option is there. Oh, I've lost a lot of time on this rest, so make sure I shake the arms out. Yeah, Stump. It's getting busy in here, bro. Getting busy in here. Woo! Busy today. Right, so, yep. As it says up there, 10 push-ups per minute. We're at 130. So it's 200 every day. Make sure you hit that like for me, guys. Double tap on my head if you appreciate the workout. Good vibes only, no politics, none of that, guys, alright? This channel's about focusing on your own life, becoming who you want to be. I don't expect you to live like me or anything, it's just, I'm here to motivate and inspire, that's what I'm here for. Here we go, 140 down. JB, maybe, bro. I went up to 300 reps for a while, but like I do a lot of physical stuff throughout my day, and there's a difference between like 50 push-ups gives me a good level of dopamine to settle me down. The 200 is more for physique and that. But yeah, I don't need to be going to 500 or 1,000 every day or anything, right? I'm just gonna like keep burning myself out when like if it's hindering me doing the other stuff I try to do on my day-to-day, right? Then it's a problem. I've got 140 written down, I think that's correct. Mental health. Doing a great thing. Gotta go. All good. Thank you for coming by, bro. I do appreciate it. Go 43 seconds of rest again. So you can just roll it out, mate. Shake it out. Keep that blood flow going. We're at 150. Every day, guys. So if you want somebody to work out with, you're too lazy, come on here. I don't want to do it either. But here we are. 30 likes. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. Working in construction for a year. That was the money, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, work on the house up ladders and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to find that balance, right? You have to do fitness that's you need to be able to do what you need to do in your day, right? There's no point doing fitness and having all this. Oh, I'm focused, I'm doing really well, and then yeah, you can't work your body, or you wake up so sore you can't function, right? So it is about finding that balance, find what works for you, right? Here we go. Again, we get like 43 seconds of rest there on 60. So this is just a quick 20-minute workout. You don't have to join in, guys. Again, as always, if you need help with mental health and stuff, I am here to talk about that. That is my primary goal. Why is my new roof leaking? What is going on? Why is it leaking across there? It's no good. I think the joins, you need like some tape that goes between them. So I've got to just get up there and seal the joins between each sheet of iron. Yes. Hello, Walnuts. Good to see you again. Hope you're well. Just about to hit that minute, guys. 200 push-ups total, 10 per minute. Every day. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there, we're getting the muscles. It's a lot of track gains and stuff, right? Started in August, right? Started these workouts in August. Just push-ups, guys. That's all it is, just push-ups. 170. I'm not sure what you mean about down the joints here. What's that? Oh, I'll screenshot that, sorry. I'll look it up later, thank you. Hi, Alice, great to see you. Thank you for coming by. We're doing a bit more of a... We're upping the pace. So you saw the countdown timer workouts here first. I'd just like to point that out to everyone. Before everybody copies it within like, a couple of hours, do their own workouts, right? You're going to... Hang on, budgies have to go in cages, guys. Can't just let them fly around all willy-nilly. Get it? Willy-nilly? No? Alright. Milli-vanilly. Oh, we're late. Oh, we're real late. We're 15 seconds late on that. Look at that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 180. I think I might have forgotten to write down one lot of numbers or something. I know we've done 10 per minute. We started, that should be, oh no, we'll just have to do a set at the end as well. I'll figure it out. I didn't get the good at math autism. I just get annoyed by things easily autism. Silicone where the sheets meet. Yeah, I follow you. Now. Thank you. The walnuts. Yeah, it's some people do it with like a strip that you put on. But yeah, I could just goop silicone it. Doing a workout, talking mid push-up, while streaming, while talking about and chat about how we're building the house and the leaky roof. Yeah. Certainly enough to keep my brain occupied, guys. All right, at the end here, I'm going to do one last set, guys, when it hits 0, because we don't need the rest timer after that. We're at 190 push-ups, 10 per minute. Oh, I feel good, man. See you coming on D-Stream, my man. Thank you, bro. I'm on the path. I'm not quite there as far as Dennis yet, bro. But yeah, this is for ADHD. I just do a couple hundred push-ups each day. And we do, chats like Dennis and that does as well. But I try not to overlap. I make sure I don't overlap Dennis generally. Because I'd like to be in there and support and mod him, and I don't want to take fellowship. All right, last 10. Good. 2. I'll slow these down, mate. 3. Why is there... Oh, because the countdown ran out. There's confetti everywhere. Okay, 200 push-ups. 20 minutes. Happy days. Yeah, I don't know, Warriors, There's a lot of people with bad intentions. You don't want to be smart, right? Maybe being smarter would make them have better intentions and more awareness. I don't know, man. It's a tricky question. You're gonna make me ponder that right now, are you? Are you, Warriors? You're gonna make my brain do that. Hey, but there we go. We're doing well. I still need to lose a bit of, tighten this up, right? You see, from all the weight, I'm losing 40 pounds. I still got a bit there. See, but you can have that much loose skin and still have a, still 8-pack it. No, we're getting there on the 8-pack. I need to, oh no, need to do a bit more core work. I think some ab crunches again. So, oh guys, I'll just get myself a bit more decent. I only have my shirt off just to, so I don't sweat through everything while I'm working out. That's better. That's better. Here we go. Right, we'll have a bit of a chat. Have a chat. Right, we're good. I think we're good. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. So how's everybody's day going there? Stick the water in and stuff. We'll chat for a bit. As always, I do have a lot on today. I'm going to be down the garage very soon. Actually, last night I signed up for a program with the Liven app to sort of guide me through things a bit better and give me a bit more structure, just so I can focus better, you know. So I finally bit the bullet, and it's, you know, it's one of those websites, you know, where it's like, buy now, you know, your slot is reserved for 8 or 10 minutes and whatever. And in the end, I was just like, you know, screw it. Like, it's $15 US or something. Let's see if it helps, right? Hey Ryan, good to see you, man. Yeah, doing good, man. Doing better, bro. Finding my way, man. Finding my way, dude. My tomatoes are better than shops. Oh, no doubt, man. The shop stuff is I can't really mention that country on YouTube, but you know the country. They engineer all the seeds there. If you look up a documentary on that about the seed engineering, I'm trying to remember the name of the YouTube video. About them engineering the seeds in a country that a lot of people are not favourable with at the moment. But yeah, they engineer all the seeds to mix up. That's where most food's engineered like that. And they engineer the seeds with the ones that have the best colour, the ones that have the longest shelf life, right? So what they're trying to do is they're trying to make a tomato that looks the prettiest and it has like the longest shelf life, so they can freight it, so they don't waste product. The cost of doing this hybridization is you go down to like 30% of the nutrition, right? So, yeah. Then they supply the seed. They then supply the seeds to the whole industry globally, right? It's like heirlooms, but as you can see, we got the autumn leaves. Beautiful autumn leaves. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yes, it does, Warry. Yes, it does. But yeah, we don't go into all the politics. I'm just saying, you know, if people know enough about that, it's, you know, that's why you want to, you know, go more pure on your food. Good reason. Yep. Hey, Scott. Oh, sorry, guys. I do try and catch all the messages. So just saying hello. Thank you for everything, sir. Love and respect. Most welcome, Scott, man. Most welcome, dude. It's all love, man. All love, dude. Oh, this feels good, man. And you know, you can sit out here like this. You know, I can sit out here for 10 minutes, and you know, you get in the sun a bit or near enough, right? That's going to really regulate your brain. Your circadian rhythm is basically programmed off daylight, right? So if you're going to get up in the morning and sit in the dark with a phone screen, your brain's not going to activate properly. Your sleep schedule's going to be screwed up. You can't sleep till 2 in the morning. Whereas if you get up at 7 or 8 in the morning, no matter how crap you feel, and you can sit outside or sit on a back doorstep or just sit, you know, looking out a window, it's very important to take in this signal. Okay, well, we're up, we're functioning for the day. Like, you know, it's your brain can know what time it is, right? Whereas if you're inside, you can't regulate that. So that's something. I mean, honestly, 5 minutes in the morning. Already did it. I've already done this before I came on live, and you know, it's good to just take 5 minutes for yourself sometimes, right? You know, a bit of self-care, bit of love, right? The world is so noisy these days, and we've got these constant demands coming at us, and we wonder why we like burn out, right? So that's why it's crucial, you know, to sometimes just put the devices down and stuff and go and spend a bit of time. You know, a nice little spit. There you go, mate. Oh no, sort of into the sun, so I can't really film too much of that. But the house is coming along all right. I haven't worked on it for with the weather. I haven't worked on it. There we go. We've got a lot of the weatherboards on for anybody who hasn't seen that yet. That bottom weatherboard's just a placeholder until I need head flashing that sticks out from the window. I've got to buy some head flashing. We're cladding all that up. It's all going to get painted like a low sheen black. Obviously, this all needs to be fixed up as I go, you know. There's a lot to do, but it's getting there. Yo, Gary, how are you, mate? Gary, I did a garage stream and nobody watched it, Gary. You asked me for days, Gaz. You said, do some garage stream. And everybody was asking, when can you do a garage stream? I did an hour and a half of garage stream and I got 7 likes. And I was like, oh. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll bother with the garage stream stuff, guys. It's It doesn't get any subs, and yeah, it only gets like 6 or 7 likes. So it's like, it's funny when New Zealanders build things. How so, mate? No, you're all right, guys. You're all right, mate. It's all a laugh here, bro. It's all a laugh. No. But no, I gave it a crack. I might do some other ones. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. It's funny when New Zealanders build things. How so, mate? It's cheap. They wanted 50 grand to build that. You know, when like imagine when that'll look shit, right? But when you imagine all the cladding is done on here, I've put an awning off it. You know, have some faith, man. But that's that whole thing. Decks included, posts, concrete, flooring. The entire building owes me $2,000. $2,000 finished when it's done. It'll be $2,000, and there'll be another deck out here, retained, all of that, right? Worst case with the retaining, I'd say, $2.5 US. Like worst, done and dusted. Yeah, it'd be a nice little. Yeah, it's only a simple cabin, right? It's not a permanent thing. It's just a quick cabin build. No, it's gonna have a bedroom and stuff in it. But yeah, I mean, we're not here long term. We don't own the land, so I'm not gonna build anything crazy extravagant, I'm just doing the minimum to basically, we're in a caravan. I think there's, wait till she realizes I'm zooming in on her while she's watching the stream. Alright, she's probably doing something else. Quack! No, that didn't work. Alright, she's zoned out. Hello! Hello! There's the sole moderator of the channel. So yeah, I've sort of built everything around this big tree here. See the big tree? There's a cabin. So it's going to be a cabin. Where the caravan is, I'm putting another deck, and all this dirt here is going to... Where the caravan is, I'm putting a retaining wall along there. So all this dirt will go in there. So it'll be a big deck round here, a deck across there, and you'll be able to walk off the lawn straight onto that deck, and then there's another cabin being built there. Okay, so it'll be cabin with decks and a big flat lawn across here, all at the same height, flat lawn, right? That cabin needs to be maybe 2 feet lower. Decks, awnings, barbecue and all that, and table for everyone. All up. Both decks, digger work, cabins, everything. 2 cabins, digger work. Hang on, I'll show you. We'll tally it up. That's $2,000 for a 6-car garage. $2,000 that owes me to build that myself. The driveway gravel and everything and all that was about $1,000. And then all the cabins and stuff. I should come out about $15,000 the whole property. And that's including gates. I've got automated gate motors there that I'm setting up, electronic gates, a gravel driveway, 2 cabins, decks, 6-car garage. I'm about $15,000 US, $15,000 US. I'd say $15K, all done and dusted. So it'll all work out. Hungy pit, yeah, could have a hungy pit, yeah, for sure. Anywhere, mate, you dig a hole. Dig a hole, mate, as long as it's not under a tree, you're good to go. Yeah, don't mess with the Kiwis. Yeah, you never mess with a Kiwi, mate. We're pretty unstoppable, once we get our mind on something, once we want to achieve something. We don't give up. It's the Kiwi way, man. Like, the Kiwi way, the best I can describe it is to find a way. You want something, you want to get it, you find a way, you figure it out. Or like, some people don't, but the Kiwis who really go after it, right, you just work it out, you find a way. You make do with what you got, you play the cards you dealt. It's just very much, I guess, the culture, right? Look at that beautiful tree, man. I like that tree. Obviously, it has no leaves most of the through winter and that. So look at that. Nice bit of autumn leaves, blue sky. Bigfoot spotted in the area not long ago. Yeah, it's me, mate. I am Bigfoot. Looked a lot more like Bigfoot when I had my beard a couple of days ago. Ex-Kiwi gave up your passport. Why is that? Why would you give up your passport for, mate? What are you doing? Grew up in Ponsonby in Auckland. Yeah. It's called Ponsonby, but all the richly real like, oh yes, let's go to the cafe and get a latte, darling, type people. Yeah. Grew up in Ponsonby, Auckland. Played rugby with Jonah in '95. Yeah, I met John Lumu once. And I did. They had an event on where they did a tackle bag thing. Good morning, Nate. Good morning, mate. Yeah, I went a bit earlier today, Nate. I've I've added a countdown timer to my workouts. They've added that, just so you guys know, they've added a where you add on the stickers, you can add a poll or you can add questions. You can now add a countdown timer. I'd just like to point out, I've been keeping an eye on the fitness streams this morning and stuff. None of the other fitness guys, even though I'm not a fitness guy, none of them have done a countdown timer workout with the rest periods done with the countdown timer on the screen. All right, so you saw it here bloody first before everybody fucking rips me off by like 2 hours from now. You saw it here first. I was the first to utilise that shit, all right? So I better get my respect, eh? Conor McGregor. The greatest of all time, Conor McGregor. He wants what he's owed. He wants what he's owed. World champion, more laughter. Do it again, more laughter. Irishman win the UFC. Laughter. Who's laughing now? That's the mindset, man. That Conor McGregor mindset. You got to have your people, your circle, and that's it. Nobody else. Nobody interrupting you. Nobody stopping you from what you're trying to achieve. Total dedication. He didn't see it on the screen. That's freaking weird. Did anybody else see the countdown timer on the screen? It should have been there. And it shouldn't be just in front of me. Nobody was saying it wasn't. Could anybody see that timer? It should be an on-screen thing, especially on mobile. It's weird if it didn't show up. It was definitely there, like my polls usually are that everybody votes on. Miss our food though. Oh, you got it there for Warrior? Yeah, it was on the screen. Yeah, you're on a laptop. Yeah, it might not show up on a laptop. It might have been down the bottom bar, usually for PC stuff, but yeah, I'm not sure. Miss our food though. Cadbury fish and chip sausages and our pies. Yeah, I know a young fella, he just moved to America recently. He was dual passport, right? And he moved to the States and he's like 17, 18. He's like, I want to start a business over here. I should start selling New Zealand pies. I said, nobody. He's like, oh, the thing I miss from New Zealand is the pies, like a steak and cheese pie. Americans don't do that. They have like apple pies and blueberry, like dessert pies, but they don't have like a meat pie, which I think's crazy. Yeah, like in America where it's like this, apparently all this obesity and everybody loves their food. Nobody has started like a meat pie company like New Zealand. So there you go. There's like $1 billion idea for somebody in America. Run with it. Go look up New Zealand pies and New Zealand pie competitions and stuff, right? Of finding the best pie in New Zealand and stuff. And nobody in America's doing it. And whereas here, it's every convenience store, every gas station has pies like that. But in America, the land of frickin' everybody's going through Macca's on their way home, apparently. So they tell us, right? Nobody's selling bloody pies. We have meat pies. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He's in the States and he said he can't find a meat pie anywhere. I don't know. Who ate all the pies? Yeah, well, that used to be the motorbiker thing back 20 years ago. I was riding with there was a New Zealand motorbike forum. We all went on these group rides, and every group ride was the same. It was either you ended up at a fish and chip shop down in Kaiawa, down the east coast from Auckland, or we stopped somewhere, and it was always you grab a pie and a V energy drink. That was the biker meal of choice, man. The old Kiwi biker group rides, man. Good times, good times. Bunch of 18-year-olds with 200 horsepower crotch rockets on twisty back roads. Yeah, good fun. Good fun. Oh, it gets me excited just thinking about it. But it's a wonder I survived those days, right? A lot of people don't know. So it's a wonder I'm still here with the shenanigans we used to get up to, but I am. So, got to be grateful for that. Kiwis tried to open pie shops and bakeries like back home. Americans don't like them, but they prefer burritos. Interesting. Because that's the thing is you can get like Mexican pies here and stuff from some places, right? But they've got beans and stuff in them, a bit spicy. They're a lot more like a burrito, but yeah, I just would have thought like a good steak and cheese pie, man, would go down well in the States for sure. Grew up with Georgie pie. Oh, good old Georgie pie, man. Yep, those were the days. Had both. Still prefer meat pies. Yep. Yep. I think whoever can tap into the US market with that will do really well. Whoever can find like a New Zealand style, handheld, because you grab them at a gas station, you just grab them out of the thing and, you shove it down like like eating a bloody lasagna topper or something. I don't know, you just munch the thing down like, you're on the road, right? I'm surprised that's what truckies do in New Zealand, right? They stop at the truckies will stop on the long haul overnight. You go past them at 3 a.m. on your way to a track day, and they're all rowed up outside the gas stations and stuff, and they're all coming out holding a pie, right? Munching their truck, Yeah, chicken pot pie and different names like that. Yeah. Yeah, I just mean just a general brand. Like in New Zealand, it'll be a company does, they'll do a chicken and vegetable pie, they'll do steak and cheese, mince and cheese, they'll do, 20 different pies, they'll do a ham quiche, they'll do, all this stuff. So I think it'll do well if somebody can tap that market in the States. If somebody hasn't made it work yet. I mean, it works in New Zealand, it works in Australia, it works in the UK. There's 350 million people in America. Whoever taps it will be, I think very successful. So there we go. It's just like if you succeed. Yeah, I could see that as well, right? Of its branding. And these days it's all like trends and marketing. And hello, dogs. Hi. Bye. Okay. All right. So as always, I do try and do mostly like an ADHD chat, guys. If anybody needs, or depression, anything like that, right? If anybody needs help, advice with anything like that, that is what I do it for. So we'll stay on a bit longer if anybody wants to discuss those kind of things. How you doing there, love?
Double phone.
Oh, it's
way easier.
You double. She's double phoning in chat. Well, you got your new one. And got her a new phone as well. Got her the new S26 as well. So we've both finally upgraded because her phone was like 8 years old. So, gotta give Venom his cut. You mutt. Yeah, super. They've added a countdown timer feature to it now. On top of the, you can add a poll on screen or a question. So again, I'll reinforce it. It was first done here. I've been keeping an eye on them. I only joke about the competition with these fitness channels, right? Because the reality is one, I'm not a fitness channel. This main reason I joke about it is because they kind of all viewed it that way when I did my first channel, as if we were all like competing against each other, whatever. It's like, it's just not the case. It's just whatever. I don't care. Like, I didn't come on YouTube to compete with other channels, but just since everybody steals everything they ever bloody do on here, I saw it here first. All right. Want my cup? Yep, that's it. Look at that beautiful. I love the leaves right now. Look at that, the perfect blend of autumn colour. Isn't that nice? And then I'll have to look at that tree for the next 4 or 5 months with nothing on it. Probably 4 months. It'll just be a pile of sticks. But I do like how in Avatar they have home tree, right? So I've got one cabin, there's going to be a deck, and then another cabin, and this is home tree, right? Everything is built around home tree. Oh, that was loud. How may I help you? Is this for me? You bring me gift? A lump of clay and rock. It is very nice. A lump of clay and rock. Good bit of shade, yeah, man. Yeah, kind of. The morning sun comes in. There's the French doors there, so I made it all so the morning sun kind of beams in there, and it gets this deck a bit as well. And make sure if it's rained, it'll dry all the path because there's gonna be the steps down here. The other deck goes across there, right? It's sort of dug out, right? The other deck goes there, so there'll be some kind of path down here. But you get the morning sun there, morning sun all through this deck, and you get a bit more morning sun here in the next hour. But it's just this deck stays shaded through the hottest part of the afternoon, so you're not getting 2-3 p.m. heat just baking through the house because the tree covers it. So that's sort of, I stood on this hill here for a long time, standing on ladders and stuff, going like, what way do I want to point this thing, What way do I want to build it? So it's all worked out. I'm glad it's worked out. You get into the afternoon. By the time you get to the afternoon, the sun comes from there, just straight down here. It beams on this, but it doesn't beam into the house. Just hits it's bang on, man. Couldn't have done it any better if I tried. Oh, wait, I did try. No, let's just say it all worked out for once. It's good. Don't you like it when a good plan comes together? Good plan comes together. What's the winter weather like for New Zealand? Colder with about the same amount of rain as summer. Just colder, bro, to be honest. It rains all through summer, it rains all the time. It's bloody New Zealand. But no, it's good, reasonably good through summer and that. But it's just, at least in summer it dries out again after it rains. The winter's here, it'll rain for 4 days and then the sun just doesn't really come out enough to dry things off. So you can just end up like, this is why the caravan literally just goes green and stuff like, yeah, that's what it is. Once again, we need to get a water line run over here from the house. There's a house up the other end of the property, right? This is some family land I'm down the other end of. Like they weren't using this bit, so that was luckily my out. Luckily, I was very fortunate with that, or else I would have been on the street with 18 cars with nowhere to put them. So we're doing all right. We're fighting our way back. Get by with a little help from my friends, eh? Yeah, damp. Yeah, it just stays damp, real damp, man. Look at that. Look at that, Kev. I beat myself up a lot, but I'm not doing too bloody bad. I don't know how to build cabins. I've got a builder mate who checks that everything I'm doing here is correct. Like it's all to the right grade bolts and shit and whatever. Because the main structure is these beams here. These actually came from Victor Arena. When they built Victor Arena, these were the leftover beams in the storeroom. And they put them on Trade Me. So all these big beams for 20 bucks. Those roof purlins I got he wanted 400 bucks for them. And I picked up some stuff off Trade Me off him. He's like, oh, I've got these if you want them. And I was like, oh man, I can't afford that at the moment. And he called me up 2 weeks later and he goes, oh, hey man, I've still got those roof beams. You're building a cabin. We got to move out. Like, we're moving out in 2 weeks. Nobody's bought them. Do you just want them? And I'm like, oh, I just can't. Like, do you want a deal on them? I'm like, oh, dude, I can't right now. He's like, oh, dude, just have them. Just come pick them up. And I got there and he, like, threw me a barbecue and shit as well. Oh, do you want some more timber? Like, yeah, people are just really grateful for that, right? Obviously, people are more giving than you think, right? Willing to help out. And how many cars have I got? I'm probably about 18 at the moment, dude. I'm going to cut down to, like, 3. Because I had a workshop going, man. I was trying to build up a workshop, but then COVID, all that happened, and yeah, it just all went away. Wasn't viable, so I ended up with all the cars and nowhere to put them. So I had to build a garage and get myself out of a situation. And while giving up alcohol, while doing a carnivore diet, while dropping 40 pounds, yeah, it was a bit of a hectic period, man. Put it that way, but if I can, you can, right? If I can, anybody can, right? Right, old puppies. Nicely, boy. Hey, my boy. Is that from me? You're going to leave it there? No, your brother's going to steal it. He's after you. Nicely, Zed. Hey, oh, he's in zoomy mode. Okay, Mr. Zoomy. You might need to take them down the beach today, burn off some energy again, get them down. They've got a big backyard, they can run around down there as well. It's fenced off, but we'll take them out there. But we'll get them down to the beach for a big, big run. So, do that at some point. Remember the days when it was only buy, sell, exchange? Yeah, that's why I talked about that on here a couple of days ago. And it's like 20 years ago, if you wanted like bolts and stuff, you just went to the shop and bought them, really, right? Whereas now you can go and Trade Me and it's some builders like, oh, I've got all these bolts, like all the bolts to this house for like 50 bucks for all the roof iron bolts, everything. Right, just hundreds and hundreds of bolts from some builder going, I'm clearing out stuff from old jobs, right? Yeah, back in the newspaper days, it's, you had to get the trade and exchange first thing in the morning, call up at 6 in the morning and, somebody else will beat you there versus these days. Somebody goes, oh, a box of this, all these, there's a whole heap of different bolts and stuff around for it. And little packets of stuff. I got a whole heap. Sorry, hit the wrong button. I'm back. Yeah, just a whole heap of stuff, right? And now you can get that for 50 bucks, right? And it's just like, it's everything to, So, it kind of makes things cheaper. It's like people complain about new car prices, right? And cars have never been cheaper. Like if you want to buy a Nissan 300ZX in 1989, they were 90,000 New Zealand dollars. If you want to go and buy the new this was 1989, the 300ZX twin turbo was $92,000 in the money then, with like 5 to 7% inflation per year. So what's that in today's money? 200 grand plus. Whereas you can go and buy the latest 400Z, as they call it, twin turbo, the new version of the car that's a 2026. It's $90,000. So cars are like, people complain everything's too expensive with cars and stuff, but a new car is way cheaper than it used to be. I used to have an old Lexus and it had the receipt in it. And in 1991, somebody paid 140,000 New Zealand dollars for an old Lexus, Lexus sedan. You buy it 20 years later for 2 grand, but the new one is 140 grand, right? The same price, but you're getting a lot more for your money. And if you factor inflation, that car should be $300,000 now, but it's not, right? So there you go. Same can't be said for house prices, obviously. You get what I mean? Man, I'm 27 saying effort and saying to travel the world with 200. Damn, bro. I would suggest investing some of it, to be honest, if you got that kind of cash around. You'd be better putting like at least half of it into a long term investment. You drop 100 grand and leave it there for 20 years and forget about it. That'll be millions to retire with, dude. The same, the same. Don't spend it all at once at the dairy. Don't spend it all on lollies at the dairy. Back on the dope. No, just chilling. Oh, I had a little puff of it this morning, Ralph. Yeah. You know why I had a little puff of weed this morning, Ralph? So I can come on here and deal with idiots. Pretty much, man. That's what drugs are for. Coping with everybody else. I'm good on my own, but no, yeah, if I have to come on here and deal with people like you, Ralph, yeah, pretty much, dude. Keeps me in a sunny disposition. So it's called balance, bro. I can have a bit of that, and now I can. Well, obviously, weed isn't negative. If without it, I get angry at you people. If I just have a little puff of weed, I tried to go off it for a day, and you guys just can affect me too much. So that's fine. I have a little puff of weed, go about my day, man. I'm gonna have a great productive day. I'm on top of the fucking world, bro. So thank you for coming by again. Good on you. I'm glad you can tell. It's good, man. Good for you, Ralph. I'm helping. We're a totem pole. Higher, 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 higher. Yeah, Ralph Wiggum, eh? Ralph Wiggum. That's who you are, isn't it? You're Ralph Wiggum. That's what I'm going to call you forever now. If you're going to stick around here, bro, you're known as Wiggum. Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons. Cat. I'm learning. Off the Zaza. Nah, I was briefly yesterday. I had a little bit this morning just to level me out, man. Just a couple of puffs just to give me a sunny disposition, right? See, look, a sunny day. A sunny day. Can I get a... Oh, look at that. Look at the brightness of this, man. Hey. Ralph is trolling. Yeah, I know. Ralph's giving me some free engagement. Thank you, Ralph. We do love you, Ralph. I do love the trolls a little bit. It's good fun. Want a Land Rover Defender? Yeah, it's a nice truck, mate. It's all about tools, not toys, right? It's about what you can do with the thing. It's like you don't get the Land Rover like that or something to impress other people. You get it because it's got utility to you, right? It enables you to have experiences, right? Like, why does somebody buy a skateboard? To show off their skateboard to other people? No, they buy a skateboard because they want to ride a skateboard, right? So it's the same with cars and stuff, right? You want to be buying things with your money and you want to be buying experiences, right? Sometimes you need tools to enable that experience. Like if I want to go do motorbike track days, I'd need my race bike, right? Whereas I can't ride it on a bicycle, right? So it's a necessary tool of the trade, so to speak. Tools, not toys, guys. Tools, not toys. No troll, just telling it how it is. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're so observant there, Ralph. It's good to see you have some awareness of what's going on in the world around you, Ralph. That's good progress, mate. You do come under troll category, Ralph, after yesterday and today. Trust you might not think you're in troll category, but yeah. You know, what is a troll? Somebody coming in just saying crazy stuff? It kind of also extends to people who are constant negative judgments and bringing down the whole vibe of the chat. You're trying to poke at things like, oh, you're smoking a bit of weed again. Like you're trying to elicit, you're trying to start an argument, right? That's what you're trying to do. Attack ineffective. Assuming. When you assume, sir, you make an ass out of you and me. Yes, you do. When you assume, sir. Like, there are lots of different types of trolls. Yeah, there's a spectrum. Just like my autism, there's a spectrum of trolls. As you can see, Heidi is chewing on her lump of clay. Is that nice? Is it yum? You're just breaking that apart? Okay, you're weird, dog. You're weird. Hey, you. Zed, no. Wait. Don't try. Hey, you. Get your nose out from under there. Come over here. You're not going under there. Come on, mate. Happy Waggles. Bloody pitbull stance, eh? Hey, pity stance. Yeah, you move like a pitbull. You got to move like Jagger or something or whatever. You gonna sit? Hey. Hello? Listen. Sit. Come here. I want to... Hey, Zed. Yeah, come sit. And sit. Can you listen to me, please? Oh, you're a bit crooked, but we'll try. Okay. Hey, focus. Good boy. Can I right shake? Right shake? Well, not a grumble. It's right shake. What's that about? Why did I get a grumble? What the... Can you come sit? Can I have a shake? You sit? No, you're just okay. You're on your. We'll leave it. Oh, mate, we'll let you be yourself. You're not in the mood. The sense of reality is different. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, different belief systems, different reality, right? As I say, I'm here to talk about respecting your time, and only got one time on Earth, man. So don't waste it trolling. Don't waste it judging other people. Don't waste it watching celebrities or politics or things outside of your control. You spend it on what you want to do. And what you should want to do is not like talk about politics or troll people or be like, oh, are you smoking a bit of weed again? It doesn't matter, man. Focus on what's important, That's what I'd say to you. See, Ralph, look, man, you could do well, Ralph, but you just gotta focus on what you're trying to build, right? You see, what you're trying to build, piece by piece, right? I built the frame, I put the roof on it, I put the paper on it, I put the bits and pieces on it, I put the cladding on it, piece by piece, man. That's how you build life. So you build what you want in life. You brick by brick. It doesn't matter if you're saving money or building a business, whatever you're doing, right? It's going to come together piece by piece, bit by bit, action by action, right? Yep. Hello, Doray. Yeah, going well. How was my day? We're just getting started, to be honest. I've done a couple hundred push-ups on here already. We're just hitting 10 a.m. now. Yeah, 10 a.m. Sunday here in New Zealand. So we're just having a chill, having a quiet one, having a bit of a chat. You sit? You listen? You sit? No, you're not. You're just going to ignore me. You're just going to do what you are. You're stubborn. You're stubborn. You're suspect. You're suspect. You're stubborn and you're suspect. Something about you is suspect. You're going to need a retainer. Retainer. Suspect. Hey, get out of it. It's my sausage. You cannot have this sausage. Sausage. As what's his name? The angry chef. Gordon Ramsay would say, Sosig. That's all the memes of him say, yes. That's it. Smart trolls and lazy trolls, and then there's this nasty trolls. Yeah, it's good labeling system. It's good categories. Put everything in its right box, right? Put everything in its right place. You're right, Natasha. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got to always put things in the right category, right box. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just kick around for a few minutes. We're done now, but yeah, I'm just gonna go and get down the garage. So I'm gonna. Oh no, maybe it's something to eat, something. Oh, puppy. Yep. Alright, guys. Well, yeah, I'll be back later on. I might do a chat stream at some point today or something, or a garage stream. We'll see how we go. But we've done the morning 200 push-ups, and yeah, happy days. Nearly hit 50 likes. Nearly. So close. Alright, well, thank you, guys. Much appreciated. I hope you all have a good day. And as always, yeah, if you can check out the shorts, drop likes and comments on the shorts I put up. That does help boost the channel if you want to sort of help out in return. Beyond that, I have put up a donation link in the channel description. If anybody ever wants to donate to that, I'll put that up to sort of help fund new equipment and stuff. I'm poor. So, there we go. So, future gear for the channel. If anyone wants to help contribute, there is an option there, but it's not expected. You know what I mean? It is available, though. All right, guys, thank you very much for all your help, and yeah, have a good day. Stay positive. What should we leave this on? Always remember, if somebody pisses you off and it's ruining your day, for example, right? Did you have a bad day, or did you have a bad 5 minutes that ruined your day, right? Did you actually have a bad day, or did you have one bad interaction with somebody that was 5 minutes or 30 seconds, and you let it affect your mind and control you the whole day, right? Just think about that. Think about how you can control that and limit the damage of that. Is always beneficial. All right, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you later on. Peace.